Gilbertson. Gilby running the backfield. Colson, Coon in the backfield with him. Kentner, Steele, Berrettini, Wilson, the starting wideouts. 3 wides in the set to the near side. Steele by himself to the far side. And Gilbertson out of the gun. Kentner will go in motion. And the ball is snapped. Now they're going to throw it out of there. It's a busted play, and the Broncs are going to lose a yard. Gilbertson wanted to give that to Coon. Bad exchange. It hit the ground. Gilbertson picked it up, threw it, got rid of it as he found Cason Wilson, but he loses a yard as he threw the ball. Not the way you want to start a road trip. 2nd and 11 now for the Broncs from the 19-yard line. This time Steele in motion. This time it will be Coon. And Colson takes it to the 25. He'll pick up 6, 3rd and 5 coming for the Broncs. Heard it in the pregame show from Jeff Mowry. Make these long road trips, you got to get off the bus and play. So, see if the Broncs can get a first down here. 3rd and 5 from their own 25. Empty the backfield. Coon will line up as a receiver on a slot on the far side. And Gilbertson's going to throw, and he gets it to Colson. He breaks a tackle, gets loose down the sidelines, and a big gainer across midfield. Got a chance to go. This is going to be a Bronc touchdown if he can stay on his feet, and he does. Touchdown Sheridan. Got it out in the flat to Coon, and he did the rest. Wow. He stiff-armed one guy, and the Broncs score from 75 yards out. So you start with a busted play, and 2 plays later, you're in the end zone. And now Colson for the extra point. And we're less than a minute and a half into the ball game. And here's the extra point attempt. It is up, and it is good. So with 10:37 to go in the opening quarter, on the range scoreboard, it's Sheridan 7, Cheyenne South nothing. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO 106.9 FM and our live stream at SheridanMedia.com.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, Nicole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, Nicole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
This is Troy Baker with Hammer Chevrolet, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, how about that start? Stumble bum the first play, get 5 or 6 yards, and then you get 75. Hey, that's going to be our Broncs, I think, a little bit. We saw a little bit last week, but wow. And we get ready to boot it away here. And it's going to be Ty Gilbertson kicking. They'll give Coon a break after that 75-yard run. So Gilbertson will boot it away. Trujillo's back deep. Twin brothers get a lot of playing time for this South outfit. Short end over and kick. This is going to hit the ground. It's loose. Going to be picked up, and then the runner will be swarmed under. Short. And I think, that's one of those kicks like that. It's not really a true pooch kick, but you kick it high into a spot where nobody's standing. And they almost they did get the ball on the ground. Switch up to quarterback this week, the quarterback spot this week for Cheyenne South. They will have Isaiah Hernandez in there. Jalen Trujillo took snaps last week. They're going to put him in the backfield. His twin brother is Santana Trujillo. So Jalen and Santana, twin brothers. One's a wide receiver. Other will start off as a running back tonight. So South, 4 guys in the backfield. Hernandez will take the snap, flip it off to Trujillo, tries to cut back and goes nowhere. Maybe he even lost a little bit. say it's a loss of almost 2. So 2nd and 12 for South. Again, good weather. Wind's kind of dying down here a little bit. At 85 degrees at kickoff. And here we go. South, 2nd and 12 at their own 20. Single set in the backfield. 4 wides in the set. Hernandez to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws underneath, then it's going to be incomplete. His intended target was Robert Pountney, but it was thrown well short. He tried to go down and dig it off the turf, but couldn't do it. And now 3rd and 12 for the Bison. So 3rd and 12 from their own 20. 4 wides in the set, and Trujillo behind Hernandez in the backfield. Hernandez in trouble. He's going to be sacked back inside the 10-yard line. That was like a jailbreak right there. The Broncs are really coming at him. Hernandez is running for his life. Never really even had a chance to set his feet at all. And now the Bison will have to kick this out of their own end zone. And Potter will be doing the punting. The line of scrimmage is the 9-yard line, so he'll hit this from about the goal line. Kentner and Steele stand at the Bison 45-yard line. Don't go anywhere. If this is returnable, this could get interesting. High snap. Potter gets it blocked. The ball's in the end zone. I think the Broncs covered for a touchdown. Let's see. Is it going to be a Bronc touchdown? No, they're going to say the ball is on the 1-yard line. No, it is a touchdown. It is a touchdown. We just got a late signal. It is a Bronc touchdown on the block punt. Get an instant replay and see what number blocked that thing. He came off the left side. And I'm not sure who covered it in the end zone either. There was a bunch of white jerseys on the ball. So block punt for a TD. And now Colson Coon back out there to put the extra point up. He does and knocks it through. 9 minutes left in the first quarter on the Rain scoreboard at Sheridan 14. Cheyenne South nothing. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO, 106.9 FM, and our live video web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
1 season, 2 halves, 4 quarters, 1 halftime, 1 final whistle. A season of memories to last a lifetime. Don't let distractions turn those memories into tragedies. Texting while driving is a dangerous distraction. Sending or reading a text takes your eyes off the road for 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving the length of an entire football field with your eyes closed. Whether you're driving to the game or down the court, Whiteout reminds you to stop the text and stop the wrecks.
Paid for by Whiteout Federal 402 funding.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, just like that, it's 14-0. We're 3 minutes into the game. Wow. I think it was Kason Wilson that blocked that punt. It was a high snap, and Potter just kind of took his time, and Wilson knocked it down right at the goal line. It looked like it was a touchdown at first, and then there was no signal. And then our referee finally gave us a late touchdown signal. So 14-0 Broncs. And Gilbertson will kick again. This is a boomer, and this one will go out of the back of the end zone. That's into the wind, too. It's kind of a crossing wind, but Gilby let that one fly that time. Nice to have a backup for a guy like Colson Coon, where, as he said, after that first touchdown, you got to go back out, kick, and then run down the field again, and kick the extra point. So it's nice to be able to get him off the field as much as you possibly can. 1st and 10 for Cheyenne South. At their own 20, 14-0 Broncs. A 75-yard touchdown catch and run from Gilbertson to Coon, and then the block punt for a touchdown. Quick toss this time, Trujillo, and he will be upended. A gain of about a yard and a half maybe on the carry that time was Jalen Trujillo. Santana Trujillo lines up at a wide receiver, but he's also run the ball once tonight. So they kind of use them all over the place. So a gain of 2 on first down, 2nd and 8 for the Bison from their own 22. They're already down 14-0 early first quarter. Hernandez rolls out to his right to throw. Hernandez is in trouble. Ducks under 1, and then they'll finally catch up to him and drop him. He's actually going to get a couple of yards. The Broncs had him hemmed in. He was able to duck under one tackler, get away, and then was dropped. The junior, Noah Williamson, making that tackle. Third, and we'll call it 6 for the Bison at their own 24. Clock running, 7.5 to go opening quarter, 14-0 Broncs on the range scoreboard. Hernandez to throw again, running for his life again. Rolling right. Now he's going to throw on the run and not even close to anybody. There was a big old hold, too, right in front of the referee. He didn't call it. Somebody had a handful of Bronc defensive jersey hanging on for dear life, and now the Bison will punt again. The last time they did that, well, we know what happened. The Broncs got 7 points out of it. So Potter on to punt again. So Potter to boot. Steele and Kentner will stand at the Bronc 37-yard line. And this time it is kicked away. It's a low-line drive over Kentner's head. Oh, it's going to track this bad boy down all the way back inside the 10. Now he kicks it. Now he's at the 5, picks it up, and will be dropped and piled up around the 10-yard line. That was a heck of a punt. It was a low-line drive. And again, that was a perfect spiral punt. It looked like a pass. It was just sailing, and Kentner and Steele had no chance. And boy, when that ball starts bouncing around like that, it's got to be one of the toughest things to pick up, knowing that those dudes are coming after you. 1st and 10 Broncs at their own 17-yard line, so at least Matthew Kentner got it out of there. He was initially hit at the 5-yard line. So 1st and 10 Broncs from their own 17. 4 wides in the set, 3 to the far side. And Coon will step to Gilbertson's right. Kentner in motion. Screen pass out there. It's going to be caught. And looking for blockers and get away. Tackle is broken. And we're loose again. Down the sidelines. Berrettini going to be submarined and taken down near the 45-yard line of Cheyenne South. They threw the screen pass. He had 2 men in front of him. They filled it nicely, and then he had to shake 1 man, and then he was off to the races. 1st and 10 Broncs at the south 45-yard line, and they're off and running again. Nice to see different guys getting touches. And 1st and 10. Here we go. This time Steele will come in motion. They'll flip it out to him in the flat. Cuts. Makes a man miss. 45-35. Still on his feet. 30-25. Down the sidelines. Breaking tackles, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. And to say he has stepped out right around the 17-yard line. And another 1st down for the Broncs. And the short passing game doing a lot of damage here. 3 big plays on the short passing game for the Broncs. And now they're knocking on the door. 1st and 10. And now we're going to have a stoppage. Timeout by Cheyenne South. We'll get a timeout as well. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO, 106.9 FM, and our live web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
When it comes to printed, embroidered, or promotional product needs, there's only one choice in and around Sheridan County. That's Kilpatrick Creations on Brundage Street in Sheridan. Our knowledge and experience puts us ahead of all others. Our expertise guarantees you a quality and affordable product each and every time. Our pricing is fair and consistent, our garment selection is extensive, and our quality is unmatched. So for your next screen printed, embroidered, or promotional product order, go straight to the experts at Kilpatrick Creations. Remember, we're here to make you look good.
Loans can help people when they need money.
Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union makes loans. So does that mean Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union helps people? You bet it does. That's what it's all about. When you're a credit union member, that means you're also an owner. And practically anyone in the Sheridan area can be a member by becoming a customer. At Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union, located at 141 South Gould, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
First and 10 Broncs from the south 17-yard line. And now we've got a stoppage. Not sure what the stoppage was. I don't know if it was an equipment thing or what it was. Actually, somebody jumped. So that'll cost the Bison 5. So they'll move the ball to the 12-yard line now. So first and 5 from the Bison 12. Berrettini, Steele, and Kentner lined up together on the far side of the field. Wilson by himself to the near side. And from the 12-yard line. Kentner in motion. Gilbertson, hand off to Coon. Gets hit and dropped. Immediately got hit. Noah Hagberg made the hit, no gain. And again, he hit him low. He got low and just took his legs out. So nothing doing there. Second and 5 for the Broncs from the 12-yard line of Cheyenne South. This time they'll split the wide receivers. And now we'll look at the sidelines and the play will come in. Same formation. Double wide receivers to each side. And the ball snapped over Gilbertson's head. Going to roll out now, looking to throw, does, and it's going to be caught for a first down. You got to be kidding me. Berrettini was wide open. That was a bad snap. That was way over the head of Gilbertson, and it looks like it's going to be 30 yard. I thought maybe he had enough for the first down. And somehow that time, Gilby got a hold of the ball and rolled out to his right, and Berrettini was wide open. 3rd and a yard for the Broncs at the 8-yard line of Cheyenne South. Steele in motion. Give it to Coon. Colson rumbles toward the goal line and plows his way in for the touchdown. So Colson Coon has his second touchdown, his first touchdown run. That'll go 8 yards with 4:48 to play in the first quarter. That makes it a 20-0 ball game right now. As Colson now set to add the extra point. And here is the extra point try. It is up and good. 4:48 to play, first quarter. On the range scoreboard, it's Sheridan 21, Cheyenne South nothing. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO, 106.9 FM, and our live video web stream, SheridanMedia.com.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites, 307-675-2100.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back, everybody. Well, here we go. 21-0 now, Broncs. Colson Coon on the 8-yard touchdown run, set up by the big pass play. A couple of nice pass plays. Berrettini set up, had the big run down the sidelines. And Gilbertson to kick. This is a low line drive on the bounce. Going to be picked up by Santana Trujillo. 25, 27, and stopped right there. Just got stoned. They're going to give him the 28, I think. So they're going to give him the 28-yard line. So Cheyenne South has their best starting field position of the first quarter so far. 21-0 Bronx. The ball spotted at the South 28. Hernandez back in there at quarterback spot. And he will give up the middle for a couple. That was Santana Trujillo on the carry. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8 now for the Bison. Nose of the ball just across their own 30-yard line. And on 2nd and 8, quick toss to Trujillo this time. And he's going to be corralled in the backfield and dropped. Kason Wilson came across and got him, and then a flag's going to be thrown. And he caught it. He tackled him up high. I don't know if they're going to call it a horse collar or what, but he got him right around the shoulder pads and the head to bring him down. It'll be a face mask. And it's going to be the 15-yard variety. And he caught him up high. So a first down for the Bison. Their first down on a 15-yard penalty on the face mask. The ball now spotted at their own 42-yard line. Well, the Broncs have had the ball on the ground a couple of times tonight. They got to quit doing that. Now, 1st and 10 for the Bison at their own 42. Under 4 to go now on the range scoreboard here in the first quarter. 21-0 Broncs. Hernandez to throw. Hernandez in trouble. And he will go down as he is going to be sacked. So the Broncs get another sack. A loss of 2 on the play. Chance Larson, the first one to get him. So 2nd and 12 now. So from the 40-yard line, 2nd and 12 for the Bison. Hernandez will roll this time to his left. This time he's going to keep it and run. Flag down. It would indicate there's a hold. It'll be forced out of bounds near the 45-yard line, but I think it's coming back. Where the flag flew, that's a big area where the holding would be called. I think that's what we're going to get. That'll be a spot foul. Holding on South is spot foul from the 37-yard line. So all the way back to the 27th, so now the Bison going in the wrong direction. So they got the first down via the penalty on the Broncs, but then they get one of their own. This penalty is going to cost them, let's see, 10, almost, that's a 10-yard penalty. It cost them about 22 yards. Wow. That's exactly what it cost them. So 2nd and a mile now for Cheyenne South back inside their own 30-yard line. This time it's going to be Trujillo taking the snap. Throws, going to be caught across the 35 to about the 37. They'll bring up 3rd down. So 3rd down, and let's call it 13 for the Bison. So they pick up a little bit there. So 3rd and 13 coming up for South. So here's the 3rd down call. The ball spotted at the South 39-yard line. 4 lines in the set. Broncs bring the heat. Hernandez, oh boy, they got him big time. And the ball came out. It was picked up by whistle blew, though. The whistle blew. Trujillo picked the ball up, but the runner was called down. The whistle blew. The ball then came out. Trujillo picked it up to run, but no way, because the whistle went off. Bison coaches are begging for it, but not going to happen. It was definitely, you could definitely hear the whistle. And what do we got? The Bronc coaches are going to go nuts if they give them this game. I don't know what's the issue to talk about. The whistle went off. The man was sacked. His progress was even given up. But Colson Coon from the linebacker spot was coming hard off the edge, and everybody else came too. I just don't know what the discussion is. They're talking with the South players. And what they're going to get is nothing. I don't know what we're discussing. The ball's going to go back to the 31-yard line. It was a sack. I'm not sure what the discussion was. Huh. Bizarre. The whistle blew. Everyone in the stadium heard it. And our referee's going to go, yeah, he needs to go talk to the Bronx sidelines. Because the coaches are kind of looking around going, what was that? They haven't moved the down marker yet. They still have it at the 39. The ball now is at the 31. They haven't moved it yet. Well, this is just... And now they're going to move the down marker, so we're getting back to that. Wow. I don't know what the delay was for. They didn't do anything. Oh, whatever. Here we go. 3rd and long for the Bison from their own 31. They need to get to the Bronc 47 for a first down. Hootney will get the handoff in the backfield, and he's going to lose a ton of yardage, and then a flag comes in late, and it's going to probably be against the Bronx. He got slung down pretty hard. I don't know what the call is going to be, but a big loss all the way back to the 20-yard line. Personal foul, Bronx face mask again. So that's a first down. Jeez. That's 2 in the first quarter already. That was a loss of 11. It's still going to be 3rd down and long. This last 4 minutes of this first quarter is taking forever. 3rd and 16 now for South. Well, they might as well just run a play and have the Bronx go pile them up again, because every time they've snapped it, it's the defense has hammered them. But again, 2 personal fouls on face masks. Can't. That has to be eliminated. Had the ball on the ground twice tonight, too. Bronx lead 21-0. Under a minute to go, clock running first quarter. Offensively, the Bronx dominating. Hernandez to throw. Going to unload it underneath, and it's going to be tipped, and almost picked off at the end. 2 receivers from the Bison had a shot at it. One of the Bronx had a shot at it, too. Couldn't come up with it. Just started ricocheting around, and the Bison now will punt with a half minute left in the first quarter. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass, and Potter got a punt block for a touchdown, then kicked a 71-yarder. But the Bronx were able to correct that and go down and score. That was a heck of a punt, though. There was nothing Kentner and Steele could do about it. It was just, he just bombed it. High snap again. Potter almost got that one blocked, but gets it away. It's short. And the Bronx will just let it go, and they'll have the ball at their own 36-yard line. Potter almost had that one blocked. Again, the snap was high, and there were 2 Bronx right in his face. And I'm sure he was like, when he goes to bed tonight, he'll dream of that. Man. He's talking to the coaches on the sideline right now, thinking, guys, got to keep him off me. So here come the Bronx with 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. 1st and 10 on their own 36. They already lead it 21-0 on the range scoreboard. Touchdown pass, a block punt for a touchdown, and a run by Colson Coon. The scores for the Bronx here in the first quarter. And Gilby's ready to go again. Three wides to the near side. Starting to run guys through now a lot. The wide receiver spot for the Broncs. Got Wyatt Phillip in there right now. Also, Aiden O'Leary's in there right now. So they're really starting to rotate guys through. Get a lot of people. Whoever made the trip, get them some playing time tonight. First and 10 from the 36. Give it to Coon. Running to his right. We'll pick up about 7 or 8. And that might do it for the first quarter. A gain of 7, should we call it? On first down, out to the 43-yard line. And the first quarter has come to an end after 1 on the Range scoreboard. It's Sheridan 21, Cheyenne South nothing. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO 106.9 FM and our live video web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number 1 in a number 2 business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
This is Troy Baker with Hammer Chevrolet, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back, everybody. We go to the second. The Sheridan Broncs will have the ball as we open up the second quarter. Again, the Broncs scoring right away. Gilbertson hit Coon on a 75-yard catch and run for a touchdown with 10:37 to go. Then Cason Wilson, I believe, blocked the punt. We're going to find out for sure. Try to find out at halftime. Blocked the punt for a touchdown. Not sure who covered it. We'll try to find out who that was, too. There's a whole bunch of Broncs on the ball. And then Coon got an 8-yard touchdown run. That's where we stand right now. 2nd and 3 for the Broncs. The ball spotted at their own 43. Four wides of the set. Kentner Berrettini to the far side. And Gilby will get the snap. Going to throw to the outside. Caught by Berrettini, hit immediately, and then he dropped it. Ball knocked out. Would have been enough for a first down, but good coverage. And the ball got knocked out anyway. 3rd and 3 now for the Broncs. Here's 3rd and 3 for the Broncs. Into the near side of the field is Wyatt Phillip and Aiden O'Leary, Berrettini, and Dane Steele to the far side. And Gilbertson to throw again underneath. Hazmat's going to be caught by Steele. He'll have the first down just right about midfield. Maybe a little bit short, but a first down. Needed 3, they got 7. 1st and 10 Broncs at their own 49-yard line. And again, clock running here in the second quarter, just underway in the second. Broncs lead 21-0. So 1st and 10 Broncs at their own 49. 3 wides will come to the near side this time. Steele will go in motion. And it's a direct snap to Coon. Colson bounces to the outside, first down and more. And he's going to be hit up high and then taken out of bounds. Hit really high. But he'll have a first down inside the 35-yard line of South. And again, he just runs. I don't even think we can really call it the Wildcat. He's in there just playing quarterback. And right now, Coon's going to come off. I think it's Taryn Grooms in there right now at the running back spot for the Broncs. On 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line of Cheyenne South. And here's the snap and the give, and there's not a whole lot there. Maybe even a loss on the play. And that was Taryn Grooms. He barely got started, and they got him. And there will be, let's say, got back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 coming for the Broncs. And Colson comes back onto the field. So 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line of the Bison. Going for the halftime, James Timberlake will take over and get you all filled in on scores and all that kind of stuff. Games tonight, games tomorrow. This time, it's going to be Gilbertson keeping it himself, and he'll have a first down near the 20-yard line. So Gilbertson that time, just a nice fake. And you know what? When you got number 5 out there, your Gatorade Player of the Year, and you fake it to him, and the hole just blew wide open up the middle. 1st and 10 Broncs at the 20-yard line of Cheyenne South. Good play fake that time, using the running back as a decoy, and Gilbertson doesn't run bad at all. Again, coming off that knee injury from a year ago where he couldn't play. And he will roll left this time. Unloads it on the run, and it's going to be caught at the 10-yard line, and it's Berrettini trying to get away, and they finally swarm him under at the 10. It'll be close to a first down. I don't think he got the 10. Looks like just maybe short of the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd and short for the Broncs at the 11-yard line of Cheyenne South. Quickly, the Broncs back to the line of scrimmage. And they get set. This time 3 wide receivers bunch to the near side. Steele and O'Leary and Phillip. Berrettini by himself to the far side. And Coon in the backfield with Gilby. Gilbertson gets the snap, give it to Coon. Up the middle, breaking a tackle at the 5, still on his feet. Lowers his head, and it's going to be dropped short at about the 1-yard line. Looked like he had a chance. He was going to get in there, and he broke the second tackle. And they will mark him down at the 2. So 1st and goal for the Broncs at the 2-yard line. Broncs looking to punch another one in here with 8:51 to go in the first half. Gilbertson going to keep it himself, and he's into the end zone for the score. Standing up. So Gilby scores. That'll bump the Bronc lead up to 27-0 with 8:45. And Coon on for the PAT. And the kick is up. And he hit the upright, no good. So no good on the point after. Caught the upright. So with 8:45 to go on the half, on the range scoreboard, it's Sheridan 27, the Bison nothing. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO, 106.9 FM, and also our live web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
First Federal Bank and Trust formed in Sheridan in 1935 as a financially stable community bank. We strive every day to support and improve the lives of our staff, customers, and communities. Currently, we have some great certificate of deposit specials. We are also assisting you with an increased online savings rate that you can easily open online. First Federal strives to maximize your earnings. We have been your community bank since 1935. First Federal Bank and Trust. Online at efirstfederal.bank. Member FDIC.
This is Dr. Dana Leroy with Leroy Family Dental, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, as the Broncs get another touchdown. This time it was Gilbertson. Kale scoring from 2 yards out. And again, that kind of the same play where he got the first down. Just faked it to Coon, kept it, and just went right into the end zone, standing up. 27-0 Broncs. Both Trujillo, Santana, and Jalen back to receive the kick from Ty Gilbertson. And it's a boomer, and this will be a touchback. He kicks it out of the back of the end zone. So the Bison will have it again. 1st and 10 on their own 20, and here we go. Broncs a couple of stumbles tonight, but for the most part, looked good. when you're up 27-0 in the first half, some big plays, a defensive touchdown. That's all. Well, hey, defensive touchdown's always a bonus. I mean, special teams touchdowns are bonuses. But you block a punt for a touchdown, defense scores, that's awesome. So Hernandez will bring his guys back to the line of scrimmage. Hernandez will take the snap, wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now trying to get away, runs to his right. Has time, throws. It's going to be caught by Trujillo, and he'll be short of a first down by about a yard, pick up of 9. That time they set the play up nice. Nice catch. The ball a little high, and Trujillo, Jalen Trujillo, made the catch. So 2nd and 1 for the Bison from their own 29-yard line with 8:21 to go on the clock running here in the first half. So 2nd and short for the Bison at their own 29. First guy misses, second guy misses. They had two blockers straight ahead, gave it to Trujillo. He had 2 blockers in front of him. They both whiffed, and the Broncs just drilled him. 3rd and 1. And they had 2 guys go into that hole first, and they both whiffed on their blocks, and Trujillo really got smacked. Not very often you see just a couple of running backs like that, blockers, which whiff. So 3rd and a yard for the Bison at their own 29. Hernandez going to keep it himself. And he gets the first down. He dives across the 30. Needed a yard, he got a couple. So first down. That's the first down that they've earned other than penalty tonight. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bison out their own 31. 27-0 Broncs. Six and a half to go, clock running. First half. On the range scoreboard. And Hernandez ready to go again. Fakes the toss. Wants to throw. He's in trouble. Gets away from a defender. Now going to chuck it deep. Got a man wide open. Caught by Trujillo. He's got a chance to score. And he does. Wow. 69-yard touchdown. Trujillo, there was nobody around him. I'm not sure who was supposed to be with him, but there was nobody there. Wow. He's 10 yards behind the defense. And the Bison hit the Broncs right in the chin. So the Bison are on the board. Potter for the point after. And they have a late lineman come onto the field. And Potter's kick is up. And it is good. The 6:12 to go in the first half. It's the Broncs 27, Cheyenne South 7. Listen to Bronc football on KWYO and 106.9 FM.
Find the power you want with the comfort you deserve in an all-new Ram 1500 Heavy Duty or TRX during Ram Truck Power Days. There's a reason U.S. News and World Report named Ram Truck the best truck brand for 2022. Tow it, haul it, or just enjoy the ride. Ram Truck will take you anywhere you want to go. Visit Sheridan Motors' brand new location at 3270 Ranch Drive to see what's in stock and what's coming soon. Get your power on at Sheridan Motors.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. We're lined up for the kickoff. Wow. Again, Hernandez is rolling to his right, or to his left. And he let that pass go, and I looked up, and it's like, whoa. Somebody got behind the defense big time, and the Bison have their first points. Well, they got nothing to lose, so be ready for anything. Onside kick type stuff. So Potter will come out to put it away, 27-7. Broncs lead it on the range scoreboard. And the Bison come out, got the wrong football. Needed a different ball. And now we're ready to go. Dane Steele, Matt Kentner stand, 2-yard line. Potter ready to boot it. (27-7) Broncs lead it on the range scoreboard. And here is the kick from Potter. And he will boom it away. It hangs up into the wind. It's going to be returnable. And it's going to be Kentner keeping it to the left side. Breaks contain, gets to the sidelines, look out. One guy can get him, and that'll be about it. He cuts back, and he gets stripped up at the 30-yard line of the Bison. Boy, out the gate big time. A flag is down, so it's coming back. It's going to go against the Broncs. So it's coming all the way back. The flag sits at the 15-yard line. So that erases a heck of a kickoff return from Kentner. So we'll get this all figured out, see where the ball ends up. So the ball is going to go all the way back to the Bronc 7-yard line. So the Broncs have the ball at their own 7-yard line. Let's see what they can do with an empty backfield. Coon's lined up as a wide receiver in the slot to the far side. And now Gilby's ready to go. Kentner will go in motion. And the Broncs have to call a timeout. And head coach Jeff Mowry is not happy as he heads out onto the field. Time on the field. We'll come on as well. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO and 106.9 FM.
It's been said that for every dollar spent at a locally owned business, it returns 3 times as much income into the local economy. Hi, this is Mandolin Meyer from Hospital Pharmacy West. The money you spend with a locally owned business stays in our community longer. It's just another way to recycle and help our community. When you shop local, we all win. Thank you from all of us at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Projects are complex and full of communication hurdles. WWC Engineering is a multidisciplinary engineering firm that's been serving the Rocky Mountain region since 1980. WWC's range of consulting services is broad and employs an exceptional staff that has worked on a multitude of conservation district and water resource projects.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Gilbertson calls his own number from the 7-yard line. And they're going to give him the 12, so a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 coming. Now, the Broncs have had 3 personal foul penalties in the first half. So I think the Broncs have gone whole seasons where they didn't have 3. The 3 in the first half. Gilbertson keeps it again. And no gain. South was all over that. Actually, I'm sorry, excuse me, it was Coon with the carry, and he went nowhere. Don't say that very often either when he runs the ball. 3rd and 5 coming for the Broncs. Again, Gilbertson was not on the field. It was actually Coon playing the quarterback spot. And now he's in there at the running back spot. Gilby comes back out. 3rd and 5 for the Broncs. From their own 12. Coon gets it running left, cuts back, and is going to be dropped at the 15. And that's going to bring up 4th and about 3. Fourth and 2. The offense is staying out there. But again, Colson punts too. So this might be that area where they're lined up to run a play on 4th and 2. 4th and 2 at their own 15. And they will run a play, give it to Coon, and Colson will have the first down as he scampers across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. That was your head coach right there, Jeff Mallory, proving a point. He called that timeout after that penalty. Not happy. And he was proving a point right there. He's like, you're not coming off. You're going to get this first down. Let the players take care of it. And that's what the head coach was doing right there. 1st and 10 Broncs. They spot the ball at their own 24-yard line. This time it's Kentner around the left side. Gets upended. Gains about 5 to the 30. Maybe got 6. Depends on the spot if he got upended. And they are going to give him the 30, so a gain of 6. So 2nd and 4 for the Broncs. 3:12 to play. The Broncs would love to get another score here before halftime. Try to end the half on a positive note instead of the negative note. Gave up the long touchdown and then blew a big kick return on a personal foul penalty. Coon again. And not much, maybe a couple. 3rd and 3 coming, or 3rd and 2 maybe. So 3rd and 2 coming for the Broncs. Just outside their own 32-yard line. Well, South kind of making a game of it. It would look like it was blowout city in the opening minutes of this game. And it was. And the Broncs started getting a little sloppy, and South kind of hanging in there. Got a little confidence right now after that touchdown. Coon will keep it. Takes the direct snap. Breaks into the clear. And will be out across the 45 to about the 47-yard line. Still tough to stop. Look, you stop him for a 2-yard gain, and then he comes out and picks up, 14 on the next play? 1st and 10 Broncs. At their own 47 is where they spot it. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. 27-7 Broncs lead. Gilbertson pumps, goes deep, and it's going to be well overthrown. Kentner was the intended receiver. Pretty good coverage, but the ball well overthrown. As the Broncs took their shot right there on first down. So 2nd and 10 for the Broncs on their own 48-yard line. Gilbertson, Coon in the backfield. Gilbertson to throw again over the middle, and had Kentner again, but just threw a bullet over his head. 3rd and 10 coming. On the next play, your quarterback is going to be Colson Coon. Taryn Grooms will come onto the field as the running back. So Grooms will come out and line up in the backfield, the junior. And Colson Coon will take the snap. 3rd and 10. Kentner comes in motion. Coon to throw. Screen pass Kentner, drop the ball, picks it up. Now he's going to run with it, and he's going to have a first down and a whole lot more. Inside the 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown for the Broncs. They're going to say that was a backwards pass. Bronc touchdown. 52 yards. It was a screen pass, but it was, I guess, a lateral because they didn't stop it, and it goes 52 yards. Coon to Kentner. From our vantage point, it looked like it was a forward pass from where we're at. And I thought for sure the play was going to be dead. And all of a sudden, referee didn't do anything. And off we went to the races, and Kentner scores. And the extra point is up by Coon, and it is good. And the Broncs do get that late score. Minute 21 to play in the half. Broncs 34, Cheyenne South 7. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO and 106.9 FM.
It's been said that for every dollar spent at a locally owned business, it returns 3 times as much income into the local economy. Hi, this is Mandolin Meyer from Hospital Pharmacy West. The money you spend with a locally owned business stays in our community longer. It's just another way to recycle and help our community. When you shop local, we all win. Thank you from all of us at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, that was kind of a crazy play. We had a few of those tonight, haven't we? Block punt for a touchdown. I thought the play was going to be blown dead because he did drop the ball. It looked like it was a forward pass, but the referee was standing right there, and the ball just bounced right back to Kentner, and he took off. And I think the Bison, some of the players I think may have not realized that the play was still alive. Some did, and Kentner just kind of worked his way down the sidelines, got hit a couple of times, that stayed on his feet and scored from 52. 34-7 Broncs. And Ty Gilbertson, the sophomore, that booted away. Low line drive, and it'll be a touchback. Is fumbled into the end zone. So South will have the ball on their own 20 with a minute 20 to go in the first half. The Broncs leading at 34-7. Been a long first half. Well, we had a couple of delays. We have a lot of penalties. Obviously a lot of scores, so it kind of does slow down a little bit. But 34-7 Broncs, minute 20 to go in the half. And 1st and 10 for the Bison on their own 20. Last time they had the ball, they torched the Broncs for a 69-yard touchdown pass. Hernandez to throw again. Hernandez going to be flushed out of the pocket, gets hit, and he will go down. Sacked inside the 20. Coming up to make the hit, it was Chance Larson got him. And Raider Tomlinson helped out to kind of finish him off. So the ball back inside the 15-yard line, and South's going to say, you know what? We might just let this thing run out here, maybe run another play. They are not in a hurry with under a minute to go and the clock running out here in the first half. So 2nd and 15. Take the snap with about a half minute to go. Hernandez falls down. Pass is incomplete. And I don't know if he turned an ankle. He was backpedaling. And it looked like he slipped. He comes up limping a little bit. It just looked like one of his... He just slipped as he threw the ball and it went right into the ground. So now 3rd and 15 for South from their own ball just inside their 15-yard line. Hernandez brings his guys out of the huddle. He's still hobbling. So 31 seconds to go in the half. 3rd and 15. And it's going to be a running play for maybe a yard. That'll be it. And the Broncs are going to say, you know what, we're not going to stop this. That'll be, I think, the last play of the half as they set the ball. And South isn't going to punt, and they're not going to run a play. And the time running down, and that'll do the first half for us. So the Broncs jump out to a 21-0 lead. And then in the first quarter, then scored again to go up 27-0. And then with 6:12 to go in the half, South got a touchdown, and the Broncs came right back with 1:21 to go in the half. And Coon threw a screen pass to Matt Kentner. The ball hit the ground. Kentner picked it up, kept running. 52 yards later, they're in the end zone. 34-7 is your halftime score. The Sheridan Broncs leading the Cheyenne South Bison on a beautiful night. It's a little windy, but it's a gorgeous evening here in Cheyenne. We started off the game at 85 degrees. We're down to 80 right now. And if that darn wind wasn't howling so bad, it'd be perfect. It would be perfect. So we're at halftime, 34-7. Your score coming up after a break. Justin, why do I do that? I do that once a season. James Timberlake will have his halftime show, get us caught up on scores, also take a look a little bit at the Wyoming game tomorrow. The Cowboys, they need a better performance than they had last week. They host Tulsa tomorrow, and James will have that all coming up right after a break. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO 106.9 FM and our live video web stream, SheridanMedia.com.
Projects are complex and full of communication hurdles. WWC Engineering is a multidisciplinary engineering firm that's been serving the Rocky Mountain region since 1980. WWC's range of consulting services is broad and employs an exceptional staff that has worked on a multitude of conservation district and water resource projects, giving them the experience of ground and surface water rights to irrigation and stream restoration. WWC Engineering. Call 672-0761 or visit them at wwcengineering.com.
Are you looking to expand your operation, purchase a new building, or get that business idea of yours off the ground? Hi, this is John Dick with First Bank of Wyoming. For all those business projects, big and small, we can help. Our decisions are made locally, and we're here for you every step of the way from concept to completion. Let's get started today. Stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2, or give us a call at 672-1733. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you considering putting your home or property on the market? This is Kyla Allen with ERA Carroll Realty. We have a marketing plan that quickly makes your real estate highly visible to potential buyers, which is essential for you to get the best value for your property. We use a dynamic combination of digital advertising, social media, print publications, radio streaming services, and display ad targeting to showcase your property. Just call ERA Carroll Realty at 672-8911 to find out more.
Are you thinking about going to college, but you're not sure where to start? Sheridan College is here to help guide you every step of the way. Stop by anytime, Monday through Friday during business hours to meet with an enrollment expert and get your questions answered about financing, whether to go full or part-time, degree programs, and more. With over 50 programs of study, they truly have something for everyone. Find out more at sheridan.edu.Sheridan College. Begin your journey.
Brand identity is an integral part of your company. It's how the public views your organization and relates to your business. The folks at Alpha Graphics are experts in helping you grow your brand through strategic and consistent marketing plans. Their goal is to help you get noticed and get business. Go to alphagraphicssheridan.com to request a quote today, or stop by their new location at 2266 North Main Street in Sheridan.
Touchdown, Bronc! Touchdown, Bronc!
Jack, what are you doing? The neighbors can hear you.
With all the touchdowns the Broncs are going to make this year, I felt I needed to practice. You know, we both like to give our best when giving a helping hand.
That's right. We're always willing to give a helping hand to our clients when it comes to buying or selling their property. We even do a free market analysis to anyone that calls.
Our clients score a touchdown whenever they work with us at Best Real Estate EXP Realty.
Call Kathleen and Jack and get ready to pack at 307-763-1249.
It's time for the Homestar Halftime Show. We'll be back with a wrap of the first half right after this word from Homestar, your easiest way home.
There's a lot of hype about mortgage interest rates right now, but like sports, we can be working on your preseason mortgage game. This is Autumn Showtime Morris with Homestar. If you want the best rate when you're ready for a home loan, let's make sure everything you need is in place to get that win. I will personally help you every step of the way. Stop by and see us. We are located behind Bison Union Coffee Company at 30 Cornell Plaza. Find us online at homestarfc.com. Homestar, your easiest way home.
Good evening, football fans. It is week 2 across Wyoming for 4A and week 1 for the rest of the divisions in Wyoming football. The Sheridan Broncs came into this matchup with Cheyenne South tonight, having never lost a single matchup with the Bison, leading the series 11-0 since South became a school back in 2011. The Broncs have outscored the Bison by an incredible margin of 613 to 94 over that span. And at the half of their matchup today, the Broncs are adding to that substantial margin, leading Cheyenne South 34-7 at halftime. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to the Bronc Halftime Report presented by Homestar. I am your host, James Timberlake. Coming up, we will get a look at what is to come up this weekend around the area in local sports action. We will also recap the Cowboys' disappointing loss to Illinois and preview their matchup with Tulsa coming up later tomorrow. But first, let's take a look at some of the other football scores across the state right now. In 4A right now, number 4 Thunder Basin is leading on the road at number 5 Rock Springs 10-7. That one's also at half. Campbell County is on the road taking on Laramie, and Campbell County is leading that one at 7-6. They're still in the second quarter of that one. Kelly Walsh is on the road at Cheyenne Central right now, just across the street from where the Broncs are playing. Central is leading that one 7-3 over Kelly Walsh, and they're in the second quarter in that one as well. And number 1 Cheyenne East, probably the game of the week. Number 1 Cheyenne East is on the road taking on Natrona County, who is third ranked, and they haven't started yet. Well, they just started at 7 p.m., so we don't have any scores for that one yet. They're just in the first quarter, so it is 0-0 in that one. Locally in some 2A action right now, Level is leading Bighorn. Bighorn's at home. Level's leading 7-0 there in the second quarter. And Tongue River is in Thermopolis tonight. We don't have a score for that one yet, but we will keep you updated as the game goes on for the rest of the day. Coming up this weekend with the rest of the local sports scene in the Sheridan area, the Bronc and Lady Bronc golfers hosted an invite today at Kentner Golf Course. We will have the scores for you from that one over on SheridanMedia.com once we get them. The Bronc and Lady Bronc cross-country runners were in South Dakota today, running in the Spearfish High School and Middle School cross-country invite. We'll have times and finishes in that one for you over on the website as well. The Lady Bronc swimmers and divers have 2 different competitions this weekend. The girls first traveled to Natrona for a meet against Natrona County earlier today, and tomorrow they will be back on the road taking the short trip over to Buffalo to compete against the Bison, with first events getting underway at 10 a.m. And finally, the Sheridan Lady Bronc and Bighorn Lady Ram volleyball teams are both in Gillette this weekend, competing in the Gillette Invitational Tournament. Both teams started the tournament yesterday. The first-ranked Lady Rams took on Natrona County and pulled off a surprising upset, beating Natrona 2-1. Sheridan started the tournament against Wright, and the Lady Broncs fell in that one 2-0. Both teams play again tonight. The Lady Broncs are taking on Burns, and that began at 6 p.m. And the Lady Rams will take on Glen Rock, which is set to start at 8 p.m. They will both play again tomorrow as well to conclude the tournament. That's a look at the local scene for the weekend. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back to take a look at the Wyoming Cowboys matchup this weekend and more from the national scene. We are at halftime of the Broncs game with the Broncs leading handily 34-7 over Cheyenne South. You're listening to Bronc Halftime Report presented by Homestar.
Are you looking to ease a financial burden, secure college funding, make home improvements, consolidate debt? Hi, this is Matt with Homestar. These are all things we can help you with. Don't let national news stop you from exploring options to solve your problems and ease your mind. I will personally help you every step of the way. Stop by and see us. We are located behind Bison Union Coffee Company at 30 Grinnell Plaza. Find us online at homestarfc.com. Homestar, your easiest way home.
Projects are complex and full of communication hurdles. WWC Engineering is a multidisciplinary engineering firm that's been serving the Rocky Mountain region since 1980. WWC's range of consulting services is broad and employs an exceptional staff that has worked on a multitude of conservation district and water resource projects, giving them the experience from ground and surface water rights to irrigation and stream restoration. WWC Engineering. Call 672-0761 or visit them at wwcengineering.com.
Are you looking to expand your operation, purchase a new building, or get that business idea of yours off the ground? Hi, this is John Dick with First Bank of Wyoming. For all those business projects, big and small, we can help. Our decisions are made locally, and we're here for you every step of the way from concept to completion. Let's get started today. Stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2, or give us a call at 672-1733. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Troy Baker with Hammer Chevrolet, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back to the Bronc Halftime Report presented by Homestar. The Wyoming Cowboys will be looking to bounce back from a very disappointing 38-6 loss this past weekend to Illinois. It was a mess in basically every facet of the game for the Cowboys. They were dominated on the defensive side of the ball, with Illinois basically getting whatever they wanted, passing for 217 yards and rushing for 260 yards. On the opposite side, the Cowboys couldn't do much effectively offensively either. Andrew Peasley went 5 for 20 for just 30 yards through the air the entire game, and the inability to pass the ball for the Cowboys basically made it impossible for them to come back after going down 17-3 by halftime. But it's a new week, and the Cowboys are looking to turn it around with their matchup with Tulsa tomorrow at home. Both teams are going through a little bit of a rebuild, with Tulsa also going through a slew of different changes, not as drastic as Wyoming, but it might take the Golden Hurricane a little bit of time to get back to where they were last year as well. And the Cowboys have the advantage of having one game under their belt already, with Tulsa not playing in Week 0. Tulsa's offensive line may be a point of weakness for the Cowboys to exploit, with the Golden Hurricane losing 2 NFL-caliber tackles and returns only 1 starter. Much like the Cowboys, the passing attack might need a little time to develop as well. They bring back QB Davis Brin, who threw for 3,254 yards and 18 touchdowns, but with 16 interceptions on the year as well. And they also lost 5 of their top 7 receivers in terms of yardage gained. Their defense lost even more talent and pieces than the offense did, but did get some help from the transfer portal. Their initial strength should probably be their secondary, with guys like Tyon Davis and solid safety trio of Kendarin Ray and Tye Carlisle. As of this afternoon, the Cowboys will be coming into their second straight matchup as underdogs, with most markets placing Tulsa as 6.5-point favorites. We'll see if the Cowboys can get rid of their memory of last week and pull off the upset victory over Tulsa in Week 1, I guess technically Week 2 for the Cowboys. We will have all the action in that one live for you tomorrow afternoon, with pregame scheduled for noon and kickoff scheduled for 1:30 p.m. over on 1410 AM and 106.9 FM KWYO. It looks like the Broncs and the Bison are ready to get the second half started, so we're going to send it back out to Trevor Jackson at the field. I have been your host, James Timberlake, and you have been listening to the Bronc Halftime Report presented by Homestar.
There's a lot of hype about mortgage interest rates right now, but like sports, we can be working on your preseason mortgage game. This is Autumn Showtime Morris with Homestar. If you want the best rate when you're ready for a home loan, let's make sure everything you need is in place to get that win. I will personally help you every step of the way. Stop by and see us. We are located behind Bison Union Coffee Company at 30 Cornell Plaza. Find us online at homestarfc.com. Homestar, your easiest way home.
Are you considering putting your home or property on the market? This is Kyla Allen with ERA Carroll Realty. We have a marketing plan that quickly makes your real estate highly visible to potential buyers, which is essential for you to get the best value for your property. We use a dynamic combination of digital advertising, social media, print publications, radio streaming services, and display ad targeting to showcase your property. Just call ERA Carroll Realty at 672-8911 to find out more.
Are you thinking about going to college, but you're not sure where to start? Sheridan College is here to help guide you every step of the way. Stop by anytime, Monday through Friday during business hours, to meet with an enrollment expert and get your questions answered about financing, whether to go full or part-time, degree programs, and more. With over 50 programs of study, they truly have something for everyone. Find out more at sheridan.edu.Sheridan College. Begin your journey.
Are you considering putting your home or property on the market? This is Kyla Allen with ERA Carroll Realty. We have a marketing plan that quickly makes your real estate highly visible to potential buyers, which is essential for you to get the best value for your property. We use a dynamic combination of digital advertising, social media, print publications, radio streaming services, and display ad targeting to showcase your property. Just call ERA Carroll Realty at 672-8911 to find out more.
Are you thinking about going to college, but you're not sure where to start? Sheridan College is here to help guide you every step of the way. Stop by anytime, Monday through Friday during business hours to meet with an enrollment expert and get your questions answered about financing, whether to go full or part-time, degree programs, and more. With over 50 programs of study, they truly have something for everyone. Find out more at sheridan.edu.Sheridan College. Begin your journey.
Brand identity is an integral part of your company. It's how the public views your organization and relates to your business. The folks at Alpha Graphics are experts in helping you grow your brand through strategic and consistent marketing plans. Their goal is to help you get noticed and get business. Go to alphagraphicssheridan.com to request a quote today, or stop by their new location at 2266 North Main Street in Sheridan.
Touchdown, Bronc! Touchdown, Bronc!
Jack, what are you doing? The neighbors can hear you.
With all the touchdowns the Broncs are going to make this year, I felt I needed to practice. You know, we both like to give our best when giving a helping hand.
That's right. We're always willing to give a helping hand to our clients when it comes to buying or selling their property. We even do a free market analysis day when they call us.
Our clients score a touchdown whenever they work with us at Best Real Estate eXp Realty.
Call Kathleen and Jack and get ready to pack at 307-763-1249.
Hey there, listeners. I'm every over-enthusiastic radio announcer ever. And if you think that's enthusiastic, then you need to check out Best Real Estate because we are enthusiastic about selling property. So if you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell, we are your go-to real estate team. Call us at 675-BEST or visit our website at bestwy.net for all of your real estate needs.
Bomber Mountain Nutrition has a delicious and nutritious line of products and is now under new ownership, including shakes, smoothies, energy drinks, Manchester Street coffees, protein-packed drinks, and even recovery drinks. Also try their smoothie bowls, protein powder bowls, or their awesome protein-packed waffles. Open weekdays 7 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 4. Look for updates on Facebook and Instagram, and order delivery on DoorDash. Or stop by 41 East 1st Street. Bomber Mountain Nutrition, because life has its ups and downs, and they're called squats.
This is Dr. Dana Leroy with Leroy Family Dental, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. We get ready to roll here in the third quarter. Cheyenne South will receive the second half kick as Ty Gilbertson gets ready to stick a toe to it. Just waiting for the Bison to come back out. Actually, they put that extra time up on the clock. Now the Bronc kick team is going to huddle up. So the Broncs again scored the first 27 points of the game, and then Cheyenne South hit them with a big pass play of 69 yards. And the Broncs kind of muddled around a little bit. They had a big kickoff return from Matt Kentner get called back on a penalty. The Broncs had 3 personal foul penalties in the first half and fumbled twice. They didn't lose either fumble. And again, still waiting here for the, what we're waiting for. The teams are ready to go. Guess they're just going to let the clock wind down. And now the Bison are going to take the field. Might as well get this bad boy going. And both teams ready to go. So he's going back deep here for the Bison. The kick return, Santana Trujillo is going to go back. We've got a different guy back there now. And going back with him is going to be Matthew Rivera. So Rivera and Santana Trujillo back deep. And they're letting the... And now they finally stopped the clock and they're going to reset it. Let's go. Don't know what we're waiting for. Just waiting for them to reset the clock. Now it's set. And our referee says, let's do it. So, Ty Gilbertson ready to boot it. Low knuckleball, bouncing ball. And it will bounce and bounce and bounce over the head of Trujillo and out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. That time, Gilbertson just rifled it down the field. 1st and 10 for Cheyenne South from their own 20. Hernandez. That came up a little bit lame late in that first half. He tripped and slipped or something. I don't know if he had rolled an ankle or not. He was really trying to stretch it out just before the second half started. He trots out on the field. Looks like he's okay now. It's going to be Rivera in the backfield to get started here, along with Hernandez, the quarterback. 1st and 10 south at their own 20. And Rivera will get the carry, dancing around. Will cross the 20 to about the 22, 23-yard line. So a gain on the play of 2 to the 22-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming for the Bison. And again, Rivera still in the backfield. On 2nd and 8. And this time it's going to be the quarterback Hernandez to keep it. And the Bronc defense pills nicely and knocks him down. Jake Ormseth, the junior, got him. Fighting off a blocker and tackling the quarterback at the same time. Nice play. So they lose a yard on the play back to the 21. 3rd and 9 coming now for the Bison. And they huddle up and they take their time. Well, when you're down 34-7, you might want to try to shorten the game up as much as you can. Boy, they are really taking an eternity in that huddle. And now they'll come to the line of scrimmage. And it'll be Hernandez to throw. He's in trouble. He fumbles the football. It comes out, but I think South covered it. Back at about the 18-yard line. Dane Steele got to him with a couple of other guys and knocked it out of his hands. Loose ball is going to be covered by Rivera. It'll be 4th and long, and the Bison will punt. Kentner really came off the corner, and Hernandez was going to be sacked, but the ball got knocked loose, and one of the South players got on it. There was one Bronc had a shot, so the ball spotted back at the 17-yard line. And new punter in the ball game right now. I can't get a number, but they don't have Potter out there punting. Good clean snap. The kick away, and it's not a good one. It's short, and on the bounce, it's going to be Steele. He's in immediately at the 40-yard line, though. The Broncs will have tremendous field position. Not a good punt at all. It was a knuckleball. Didn't go anywhere. And Dane took it on a bounce and maybe got a yard return. 1st and 10 Broncs on the South 40. Cheyenne's putting a whooping on Natrona County tonight. All the other games are close. Other than this one's not close, but 21-0 Cheyenne, the last score we got. That game is in Casper. 1st and 10 Broncs from the South 40, leading it 34-7. Going to come out throwing underneath. It's going to be caught by Steele, and Dane will take it to about the 32-yard line. A gain of about 8 or 9. Actually, they might give him the 31. About 32-yard line, gain of 8 on the play. Short passing game's been pretty good for the Broncs tonight. Rewinds at the set again for the Broncs to the near side. 2nd and 2. Give it to Grooms. Tearing up the middle. Gets hit, but we'll have enough for the first down. Plenty for the first down as he's driven back. Got the ball to about the 28-yard line, then was driven back. So Terran Grooms getting some carries here. So Terran's going to get some snaps here. First down for the Broncs at the 27-yard line of Cheyenne South. So Grooms will stand there. 4 wides in the set for the Broncs. Kentner will come in motion in the backfield. And it'll be the quarterback Gilbertson keeping it and loses a yard. If number 5's out there, I think he can run that play. They ran it twice effectively. One was for a short touchdown. Where they run that play, that zone read, number 5's in there, you can maybe do that, but if he's on the sidelines, it's going to be tough to sell that to the defense. So a loss on the play, 2nd and 11 coming for the Broncs. At the 28-yard line of Cheyenne South. 34-7 Broncs lead on the range scoreboard. And Gilbertson rolling left. Gets the ball to Kentner at the 20, at the 15, 10, 5, and going to be knocked out of bounds. That time Gilbertson just popped it over the head of the defenders. Nice touch on the ball, and then Kentner did the rest. 1st and goal for the Broncs. The nose of the ball just across the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal from the 10 for the Broncs. Grooms remains in the backfield with Gilby. Kentner in motion. Give it to him on the jet sweep. Drops the ball, picks it up, and then gets crunched. And the Broncs will lose about 4 or 5. Kentner never had the ball. Lucky that he fell on it. So it'll be 2nd and goal now from the 15-yard line. So the Broncs lose 5. And now Colson Coon will trot onto the field. So 2nd and 15 for the Broncs. Or 2nd and goal, 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line is what I meant to say. And Colson will get the carry. They run the reverse to Dane Steele. There ain't nobody home. Dane gets a block, and he scores easily. And a penalty flag is down. I think we're going to get holding at about the 2-yard line. I mean, they ran that reverse. Coon tossed it to Steele, and there was nobody out there. Holding it against the Broncs at about the 2-yard line. Boy, the Broncs have been penalized big tonight. Ooh. So the ball now will be spotted at the 13-yard line. So second and goal now from the 13. So the Broncs get a touchdown called back on the penalty now. They had a long kickoff return negated by a penalty in the first half as well. You erase those penalties, this is blowout city. They still have a comfortable lead of 34-7. This time, the end around is going to go to Kentner, and Kentner will take it in and score. So Matt Kentner gets the jet sweep and scores this time, and the Sheridan Broncs get that touchdown. They had to work for it, but they got it done. And now the Broncs lead 40-7 as Kentner gets the 13-yard run with 6:16 to go in the third quarter. And now Coon will try to make it a 41-7 ball game with the point after. Kick is up. Kick is right down Main Street. 6:16 to play third quarter. On the range scoreboard, Sheridan 41, Cheyenne South nothing. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO 106.9 FM and our live web stream at SheridanMedia.com.
Prime Rib Brunch at the Ramada Plaza by Wyndham is in Sheridan every Sunday from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. In addition to succulent, grade A choice prime rib, you'll enjoy plenty of breakfast entrees, brunch side dishes, and desserts. Adults are $26, seniors $20, kids 6 to 11 are $15, and kids 5 and under are free. No reservations necessary. Just show up every Sunday for the Prime Rib Brunch from 9 till 2 at the Ramada Plaza in Sheridan.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. With Broncs stick another one in. That took a while. Kind of got going backwards. A couple of good defensive plays by Cheyenne South. Penalty here and there. And Kentner Matthew Kentner got it in from 13 yards out, 41-7 Broncs. Trujillo back out there now to receive the kick for Cheyenne South, the twin brothers, Jalen and Santana. And this will be Santana from the 10. 20, 25, and dropped at about the 30-yard line. On the tackle for the Broncs on that play was Colin Custis, the junior, making the hit. And they're going to say he did get the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Cheyenne South on their own 30-yard line as they start this drive with 5:49 to play, third quarter. 41-7 Broncs. So Hernandez gets his guys set. Trujillo in the backfield again with him. With 2 wide receivers, kind of using a tight end on this formation. Hernandez to throw. Pumps. Now he's going to run. They close on him in a hurry. Dane Steele forces him out of bounds. He might have got a yard or 2. That'll be about it. But Dane, again, good closing speed. Great closing speed. A gain of 1, 2nd and 9. So, 2nd and 9 for the Bison from their own 31. Clock stopped with 5:19 to go in the third quarter. This time Trujillo cuts back in the middle, and he is hit in the hole and driven back. Oh my goodness. Taryn Grooms is a pretty good wrestler. You look at the replay of that bad boy, that was a double leg smack, drive you backwards, gain of 1. Great hit, got him low, and great technique. His wrestling coach, Tyson Shadow, would have been proud of that. Along with the hit, too, of course. The double leg in wrestling, you're probably not going to hit the guy that hard, probably. So 3rd and 8 for South from their own 32. Hernandez to throw again. Bubble screen, tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be a live ball. No, they're going to call it incomplete. The ball tipped. I'm trying to get that Bronc number, I think. Now I'm pretty sure it was Peyton Jack, the junior, tipped that little bubble screen out there. The receiver dove on it, as he should, because you never know if it's backwards or not. And now 4th and 8 for Cheyenne South, and they will punt. Garcia to punt. His first attempt tonight was not a good one. And good clean snap, kick away, a little bit better punt. And it's going to be Dane Steele cutting to the far side of the field. 40, midfield, 40 on the other side, 40, 35, gets to the sidelines, got some blockers at the 15-10. Penalty flag flies at about the 15-yard line as he's taken down inside the 5-yard line. So the penalty is going to negate that. He would have been down at the 5-yard line. Instead, they're going to have to start this drive from their 25-yard line. The flag thrown at the 15. It'll be a block in the back or a hold of some kind. Boy, that's 2 big returns tonight erased by penalties for the Broncs. They've had 1 touchdown called back, even though they did end up scoring on that possession. They called another personal foul on the Broncs. Oh my goodness, that's the 4th personal foul tonight. I don't know what this personal foul happened to be, but you got to be kidding me. The ball's going to come back to the 30-yard line. Ends up being a 25-yard penalty. That's the 4th personal foul. I guess you got to take the official's word for it. The flag sits at the 15-yard line. Here's our call. A personal foul. They don't have a microphone on the referee. They're going to say it's going to be Cheyenne East football or Cheyenne South football. It is. Cheyenne South's going to get a first down out of this. You got to be kidding. Oh, and officially, I wanted to tell you, I did find out who blocked the punt in the first half. And we want to give the right credit to Wyatt Phillip, the junior, for blocking that punt where the Broncs ended up falling on it in the end zone. There were so many players on the ball.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Who got the stop, or who got the touchdown. But there was like 6 guys on top of the ball. But it was Wyatt Phillip. Want to make sure to get that corrected. We have an injured Bison player down on the field. And they're taking a look at him right now. Again, it's going to be Bison football. At least the official pointed in that direction. It will be. Injured player is up with not coming off under his own power, but he's walking. Looked like they were looking at a knee. So the Broncs will have the ball. The official pointed in the wrong direction. I'm sorry. He pointed in the wrong direction, and the Broncs are going to go like this. Darren Davidson, for the first time, will take snaps for the Broncs in a varsity game. Taryn Grooms in the backfield with him. And we got a flag, busted play. I don't know what we got going. Total. The ball never got snapped. And they'll move it back 5 more. So all of a sudden, the Broncs did have the ball at the 5-yard line. Now they have it at the 43-yard line. 1st and 15. The ball never got snapped. We had bodies moving all over the place. Motion penalty. They're going to run the same play and give it to Grooms running left, and he will lose 2 yards. A lot of backups in there right now for the Broncs. Getting some playing time here in the third quarter. With the Broncs leading at 41-7. Just under 4 minutes to play again in the third. So 2nd down and 17 for the Broncs. Also in there in the backfield right now is a blocker is Custis. Ball back to the 45-yard line. Grooms again, this time better yardage, and Terrell will break some tackles and take it to the 35. So at least it'll be 3rd and about 7. So he's able to pick up some of the penalty yardages, or yardage anyway. 3rd and 7 coming for the Broncs from the Bison 35. As we approach the 3-minute mark of this third quarter on the range scoreboard. Custis will line up to the running back this time, and Grooms will go into the slot. 3rd and 7. Davidson gets the snap. Flag flies. I think we're going to get motion against the Broncs. The play goes nowhere. Custis got the carry, and I think there was motion. It looked like. It will be a false start. Something you can just see somebody was moving. I think the running back may have started early. So decline it, right? It'll be 4th and 7. Fourth and 7 for the Broncs. And that offense will stay out there on 4th and 7. Davidson lines up in the gun. Sends a man in motion. And they're going to run the jet sweep that other way, and not going to be close. Maybe got a 2-yard gain. That'll be it. It was Ryan Metcalf on the carry, and that time South did a good job of spreading that one out. First down for the Bison from their own 29-yard line. Well, the clean shirts are out there now. I think you got to live to fight another day. You got a 41-7 lead, late third quarter. Is there any reason to have any of those guys out there? Probably not. And let these guys that made the bus trip play. And we'll get some numbers for you as we move along here. Caden Breen is out there right now playing on defense. Berrettini's out there playing defense as well. Whole new linebacking crew. Taryn Grooms is in there. Hernandez is going to keep it himself, quarterback. And he'll pick up about 3-4 yards maybe over the right side. So Custis and Grooms, linebackers. The third linebacker out there right now with the Bronx is Ormseth. Second and 6 for the Bison at their own 38 with under 2 to go in the third. Hernandez rolls out, going to chuck it deep, up for grabs. It's going to be caught. Big gain inside the Bronc 30. There were 4 guys there, 2 Broncs and 2 black shirts. And Putney went up and took it away. He was up for grabs. It was coming down on a crowd of 4 guys. And the Bison coming down with it first and 10 for the Bison now at the Sheridan 23-yard line. So first and 10 for the Bison out the Sheridan 23-yard line. And Hernandez gets the snap. Toss to Trujillo to about the 22, maybe a gain of a yard. That'll be about it. Custis got the tackle. Clock continues to run now. This might be, if we get a playoff here, the final play of the third quarter. 41-7 Bronx right now leading it. And the Bison, boy, they huddle up and they take quite a while in that huddle. They're going to break the huddle, see if they get it off. Hernandez lines up, 3 wides, 4 wides in the set. Second and 9, going to throw it, scrambles, gets hit, and will be dropped for no gain. And that will end the third quarter as we go to the fourth on the range scoreboard. It is Sheridan 41, Cheyenne South 7. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO, 106.9 FM, and our live video web stream, SheridanMedia.com.
Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody, as we go to break. Or coming out of the break, excuse me. Go to the fourth quarter, is what I meant to say. The Cheyenne South Bison threatening to score. Again, the backups in there, looks like the starters, or most of them, have the rest of the night off with a 41-7 lead. Why not? Like I say, they practiced too. They made the bus trip down here. If they get a chance, get them some snaps. You got to be. It's all about building depth right now. So these guys need snaps because in the next several weeks, going to need everybody. When this schedule really gets tough here after week 4, it's going to be tough. So we're waiting for the Bison to come on the field. They will have it 3rd and 8 from the Bronc 21. 3rd and 8 from the Bronc 21. And they are not in a hurry. They just kind of mosey out there. Wow. They are not in a hurry at all. Hernandez ready to go on 3rd and 8. Going to throw it. Wants the screen pass. Gets swallowed up. Now he's going to run. Then he's going to get pounded. Big sack. Wanted to throw a screen pass. The Bronc defense blew that up. So then he had to try to run and got away from one guy, but the second guy did not miss. And it's 4th and 13. Looks like we're going to get a field goal attempt. Be about a 40-yarder. They're going to send Potter out there, the place kicker. So they're going to send the place kicker out there. Now, if they decide to fake this, Santana Trujillo is the holder. So this will be a 43-yard field goal attempt. Hash mark on the left by Potter. From 43. Nope, not even close. It's about 10 yards short. So the Bronx defense holds, force a missed field goal after they turn it over on downs, and the Bronx will get the ball right back with 11 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. 41-7 Bronx. So the defense did their job, force a field goal that was not close. And again, Davidson in there right now at the quarterback spot. Custis in there at the running back. From the 20-yard line on 1st down. Again, Davidson the quarterback. Custis in there at the running back spot. And Davidson will throw. Bubble screen. It's going to be caught out there. Didn't see who got it. They're going to say, no, I think it hit the ground. Yep, going to call it back. Hit the ground. It was Ryan Metcalf. The ball a little short. And they're going to blow that dead. So 2nd and 10 coming for the Bronx from their own 20-yard line. In there right now, one of the wide receiver spots, Henry Schaefer is in there. And Davidson sets his guys again. Man of motion near side. Going to run the jet sweep. And penalty flag down as the ball is going to come out to about the 30-yard line. On the carry for the Bronx was Carson Chase. But it's coming back. Holding penalties going way back. So 2nd and a long, long, long way here. The flag thrown at about the 17-yard line. Penalties all night long on the Bronx. Lots of big ones. A kickoff return and a punt return were taken away because of penalties tonight. Second and 22 for the Bronx from their own 8-yard line. Snap gets away from Davidson. He'll cover it at the 1-yard line. So the ball is marked at the 1-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 3rd and 30. 3rd and 30 from your own 1-yard line. Bronx again, 4 fumbles tonight. They haven't lost any. 4 personal foul penalties. Ay, 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 ay. And you're still winning 41-7. Did something right. Out of his own end zone, Davidson. Give it to Custis. Pounds his way up the middle to about the 7-yard line, so at least They'll have to punt, but at least they got a little room. So the Broncs will punt for the first time tonight. And Colson Coon will trot back out on the field. I'm sure the coaches would have loved it if he was not coming back on the field tonight. But he's going to have to punt out of his own end zone. He goes back deep to receive the punt. So Coon. High snap, but he hauls it in and gets the kick away. High, short, end over and kick. Not returnable. It takes a big south bounce, though. Bounces all the way back to the 31-yard line. Lose 8 yards on the bounce back, and the Bison are in business. Well, we'll see if the Bronc defense can hold them up again. 9:13 to play, 41-7 Broncs. So the Broncs have fumbled 5 times tonight. Again, not losing any of them, though, but they've had the ball on the ground 5 times. To go along with the penalties, my goodness, there's been a bunch of them. You got Laramie next week, so you can get away with it again, but after that, you start running the gauntlet with the big boys. I think I got to get that straightened up in the next week and a half. First and 10 for Cheyenne South at the Bronc 30-yard line. Hernandez to throw. Got a man underneath. It's going to be caught for about a 7-8 yard gain. Pass was caught by Hootney. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming for South from the Bronc 23. And Hernandez has his guys ready to go again. Hernandez to throw again. Rolling out to his right. Now he's going to run, lower his head, and be taken down at about the 15, they're going to say about the 16, 17 yard lines where they eventually got him stopped. It'll be a first down for the Bison. Now we got a penalty flag back at the 26 yard line. And it's going to go against South, so forget about the first down and the run by Hernandez. Holding will be the call. The ball spotted back at the 37-yard line. 2nd and 17 for South from the Bronc 37. So now the Bison going backwards. Both teams have had issues here in the fourth quarter going the wrong direction. So Hernandez sets his guys again. 8 minutes to play in the ball game. Bronx still leading at 41-7. Now play comes in from the sidelines. Going to have to hustle to get it off. The countdown has begun. They do get the play off. And it's going to be Trujillo breaking tackles, getting loose inside the 10-yard line before he's finally driven out of bounds. Jalen Trujillo will get it 1st and goal for the Bison. And they will spot, they're going to say he was out of bounds at the 9, at the 10. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Bison at the Bronc 10 with 7.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Coming up, we'll have a post-game show with head coach Jeff Mowry. And we'll also have the highlight show to come your way as well, so get ready for that. And the give. Up the middle, Trujillo again to about the 5. I think they're going to give him the 4, it looks like. So 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line now for the Bison. So the ball rests at the 4. Approaching 7 minutes to play. Boy, they huddle up and they take forever. Boy, they're not in a hurry. Even early in the game when they were behind early, they don't really show that urgency. They just meticulously kind of go about what they do. 2nd and goal from the 4. Hernandez, first guy through, is going to lose about 3 or 4 yards. So 3rd and goal, back at the 8-yard line now for the Bison. That Bronc defense, so be asked to dig in it one more time. Last time the Bison got in this area, the Broncs started to get really stiffened up and forced them to kick a field goal, which they missed. See if they can keep them out again here. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Hernandez is going to throw. Now he's going to run. He's going to run, and now he's going to throw. And it's caught for a touchdown. I don't know. I think he was across the line of scrimmage. Well, he was across the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage was the 8. He threw it at about the 6. But they're going to give him the touchdown anyway. Wow. 5:44 to go. And Hernandez throws a touchdown pass. And the extra point is good. 5:44 to go. 41-14 Bronx. You listen to Bronx Football, KWYO, and 106.9 FM.
Are you looking to ease a financial burden, secure college funding, make home improvements, consolidate debt? Hi, this is Matt with Homestar. These are all things we can help you with. Don't let national news stop you from exploring options to solve your problems and ease your mind. I will personally help you every step of the way. Stop by and see us. We are located behind Bison Union Coffee Company at 30 Grinnell Plaza. Find us online at homestarfc.com. Homestar, your easiest way home.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Well, it goes down as a 8-yard touchdown pass for Cheyenne South. I guess it doesn't matter, but technically it does matter because it goes officially down as an 8-yard pass, but he only threw it 6 because he was over the line of scrimmage. And they just butchered it. Nobody saw it, obviously. Or if they did, maybe they just felt sorry for him. I don't know. So, kicking team, or kickoff return team back out there for the Broncs. And Potter will boot it away. So Potter ready to boot it away. And it'll be a short pooch kick toward the sidelines. And it will be picked up and taken out of bounds by Colin Custis. Good play by Colin. Don't take chances with a live ball. It bounced at the 20. Custis came over. And, you know, if you think it's going to go out of bounds, it probably isn't. And he did the right thing and just grabbed it and just jumped out of bounds with it. Smart play. 1st and 10 Broncs from their own 19-yard line. Again, the backup's in there. Darren Davidson played the last. This will be his 3rd series with 5:41 to go in the ball game. 41-14 Bronx lead on the Range scoreboard. Custis in there is the at the running back spot. And Davidson ready to go. And the ball goes to the floor, goes to the ground, the turf, whatever you want to call it, and Davidson covers it. Just not a good exchange. Wanted to give that ball to Ryan Metcalf, and the ball ended up popping out. And the Bronx lose 4 yards. But Davidson able to cover it. 6 balls on the ground tonight for the Bronx, and they haven't lost any of them. This time, Davidson will give it to Taryn Grooms, and he'll get to the outside. He'll have the first down and more as he is taken out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Nice run by Grooms. First and 10 for the Bronx on the great run by Grooms to the 35-yard line. So first and 10 Bronx on their own 35, under 5 to go. This was decided early. Just not a good, crisp ball game at all by the Bronx tonight. Lots of penalties and, again, putting the ball on the ground all night long. This time Davidson will run that zone read. He'll keep it up the middle and got a couple as he was driven back. So a gain of 2 to the 37-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming. So 2nd and 8. 4:21 to go. Clock running here at the end of the ball game. Davidson to throw. Underneath. Incomplete. He was looking for Tarrant. No, flag flies late. Oh, boy. That's not going to be a good one on somebody. Somebody said something or threw a flipper or something. He wanted Grooms on the screen pass, just couldn't quite get it to him. A lot of traffic in there. Penalty? I don't know. You know, they're going to call it against. It's a penalty against the Bronx, and it's ineligible downfield. It's a screen pass. It is. The penalty was thrown after the play was over by about 2 seconds. So I thought they were going to get somebody for a personal foul, because that's usually when those flags fly, especially the way the dude threw it. So the penalty is declined. And they'll bring up 3rd down for the Bronx. 3rd and 8 from their own 37. Monday, the coaches are going to meet and go over the film. Well, they're going to be going over the film on the way home tonight, too. I don't know if they're going to enjoy this one much, even though it's going to be a big Bronc win. Got a big rugby scrum, and we're going to get the pile moving and moving and moving. I think the Bronx are going to get a first down out of it. It was Custis on the run. They just got a big scrum going and eventually kept working the ball across the 45-yard line to the 46 and a first down. So 41-14 Bronx lead, under 4 to go now. 1st and 10 for the Bronx on their 46-yard line. Going to give it to Custis, and he'll be dropped in the backfield for a loss. Loss of 4 on the play, back to the 41-yard line. So 2nd down. Clock continues to run, though. Bronx, it would be nice for him to pick up another first down, try to run the clock out. 2nd and 14. And the give, this time to Grooms. busts it. He's got the first down and a bunch more, and he'll hammer his way all the way down to the 34-yard line of Cheyenne South. Great run by Taryn. Showed his speed, and then he showed the collision at the end. So that got him the first down. They'll set the chains, and the clock will continue to run. Kelton Crow in the ball game right now as a running back. 1st and 10 Broncs on the 35-yard line of Cheyenne South. 2.5 to go on the clock running. Again, Jeff Bowery will join us on the post-game show coming up. And the give is going to go to Crow up the middle for about 4 yards. Again, stick around. Coming up, we've got the post-game show with head coach Jeff Bowery, then the highlight show to come your way. So 2nd and 6 coming for the Broncs. Under 2 minutes to play. Give it to Crow again. Big hole up the middle and another first down inside the 25. Let's smash it right up the middle again to the 24-yard line. Well, the Broncs are in good shape right now to run the clock out. I think this group on the field's like, let's try to get a touchdown. Davidson ready to go again. Gets the snap. It's Crow again. Has to break a tackle. Another tackle. Still on his feet. Taken down near the 20. Great run. There was not a ton of yards, maybe 3, but he made two guys had him dead to rights. He got away from both of them. Nice run. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 coming for the Broncs. Ball at the, gain of about 4. And the Broncs bring the starters back in for victory formation. And it'll be Gilbertson to take a knee. Again, this stuff is practiced. You don't mess around with it. So when it's victory formation time, and that's going to do it. Kneel once, don't got to snap it again. Handshakes all around by the players. And that's the only thing that's left to do, get in the handshake line. And the Sheridan Broncs win it tonight. Final score on the range scoreboard of 41-14. Again, Jeff Bowery coming up on the post-game show. So stick around for that. Also have the highlight show to come your way as well. 41-14, your final score. Going to break back with more right after this. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO 106.4 FM.
At Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center of Wyoming, they are proud to welcome fellowship-trained sports medicine surgeon Dr. Daniel Lichty to their world-class team. Whether you're an athlete or wanting to continue your active lifestyle, Dr. Lichty proudly offers a full spectrum of bone, joint, and muscle care to help you stay strong. Visit BHOSC.com to learn more. Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center of Wyoming, specializing in what moves you, now open in Sheridan.
The Wyoming Way. Living in the 307 is close to heaven, and the home we love is made all the better when we take care of our neighbors. When you bank with the Bank of Sheridan, your money stays here, working in our community as hard as you do. We offer great rates and service, and all loan decisions are made locally. You work hard out there. Let us do the same for you. Stop by today and experience the local difference. It's the Wyoming Way. BuffaloFed.Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Chris Hayden with Hammer Chevrolet, the official first day of fall, September 22nd. That means hunting, travel time with the kids. Make sure your vehicle's tires are in good shape.
Bob, bring your vehicle in and we'll help you select the right tires from a host of top tire brands. All our tires come with our price matching guarantee. Provide us with a better price at the time of purchase, we'll match it. If you find a better price within 30 days of purchase, we'll refund the difference. That's how confident we are. You can't beat our tire prices.
Call or go online, hammerchevy.com, to schedule your appointment, 107 East Alger. Golden Roy, I can't think of anyone that doesn't like pizza, except maybe one or two finicky Italians. But for the rest of us, Farmers Co-op is cooking up new personal pan pizzas Monday through Saturday in the deli shop. Breakfast pizzas, pepperoni pizzas, combo pizzas, or just plain cheese pizzas. You can't go wrong at just $3.99 plus tax. Heck, at that price, you can try them all. Personal pan pizza at Farmers Co-op Convenience Store, owned by those they serve at 1450 Coffeen Avenue right here in Sheridan. Are you ready for a new career? Your locally owned McDonald's in Sheridan, Buffalo, and Gillette is in search of crew members and shift managers. Owner, Larry Storrow.
Bob, one of the many benefits of working for McDonald's is our tuition assistance programs. You can earn a college degree through Colorado Technical University with 100% of your tuition covered. Or you can earn up to $3,000 in tuition assistance for Sheridan College or the University of Wyoming. Come in and we'll explain all the details.
If you need your high school diploma, McDonald's will assist with that as well. Join the McDonald's team today. McDonald's, working to brighten your future.
Hi, this is Elizabeth.
And JT with EBA Hearing and Sound. Hearing well is living well, and we're here to help.
Not only are we able to provide premier hearing aid technology with Bluetooth and AI, but we can address the environment in which you are hearing.
Our sound consultation services tailor solutions to fit your needs. Whether at work, at church, or at home, if you're struggling to hear, we can help.
Call EBA Hearing and Sound today, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
Have you been to the showroom at Thompson Master Masons? If you're thinking about doing a masonry project, you need to stop by and check it out. Thompson's located on the corner of Broadway and 11th in Sheridan with a showroom full of brick and stone samples. They offer both man-made and natural stone. As a matter of fact, Thompson Master Masons has the widest selection of stone, block, and brick in town. Wholesale or retail, contact Thompson Master Masons.
Law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper, ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, Nicole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, Nicole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
This is Troy Baker with Hammer Chevrolet, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Trevor Jackson with you as we get ready for the postgame show. We'll have head coach Jeff Mowry joining us in a few moments as they just broke up their huddle on the field. And then Bronc's back at home next week. Laramie comes to town. And so a little home cooking next week for the Broncs. And we'll get into the break and come back and get ready for the postgame show. You're listening to Bronc Football on KWYO 106.9 FM and our live web stream, Sheridan Media.
One season, 2 halves, 4 quarters, 1 halftime, 1 final whistle. A season of memories to last a lifetime. Don't let distractions turn those memories into tragedies. Texting while driving is a dangerous distraction. Sending or reading a text takes your eyes off the road for 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving the length of an entire football field with your eyes closed. Whether you're driving to the game or down the court, Whiteout reminds you to stop the text and stop the wrecks.
Paid for by Wyoming Federal 402 funding.
When it comes to printed, embroidered, or promotional product needs, there's only one choice in and around Sheridan County. That's Kilpatrick Creations on Brundage Street in Sheridan. Our knowledge and experience puts us ahead of all others. Our expertise guarantees you a quality and affordable product each and every time. Our pricing is fair and consistent, our garment selection is extensive, and our quality is unmatched. So, for your next screen printed, embroidered, or promotional product order, go straight to the experts at Kilpatrick Creations. Remember, we're here to make you look good.
Wherever you are, you'll find a branch of Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union. And here's why. If you have a Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union account and a smartphone or other mobile device, visit SheridanCreditUnion.com. Download the free app, and your smart device becomes an internet mobile banking device with all kinds of banking features. So, regardless of your location, Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union is in the palm of your hand. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have employees coming to stay for an extended time in Sheridan, make them feel at home with a room at the Candlewood Suites. These extended stay rooms feature fully equipped kitchens, including a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding view of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll have more than just a room. They'll feel right at home. Call 307-675-2100.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number one in a number two business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
First Federal Bank and Trust formed in Sheridan in 1935 as a financially stable community bank. We strive every day to support and improve the lives of our staff, customers, and communities. Currently, we have some great certificate of deposit specials. We are also assisting you with an increased online savings rate that you can easily open online. First Federal strives to maximize your earnings. We have been your community bank since 1935. First Federal Bank and Trust. Online at efirstfederal.bank. Member FDIC.
Take advantage of Jeep Adventure Days this month at Sheridan Motors. From the open road to the Bighorn Mountains, Jeep is always ready for the ride. Visit Sheridan Motors at 3270 Rents Drive and check out our all-new Jeep inventory, accessories, gifts, and more. Premium 2022 Jeep vehicles are in stock now, with even more coming soon, so don't miss out. Excellent financing and special incentives may be available to those who qualify. Come see what Jeep Adventure Days is all about at Sheridan Motors.
Why be a nameless face at the big box stores when you can visit us at Hospital Pharmacy? Hi, this is Mandolin Meyer. At Hospital Pharmacy, we get to know our customers and their health needs. Keep all your prescriptions in one place with a pharmacist that knows and cares about you. Visit your hometown, family-owned pharmacy at two great locations.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
This is the First Federal postgame show. We'll be back to wrap up tonight's game right after this from First Federal.
First Federal Bank and Trust formed in Sheridan in 1935 as a financially stable community bank. We strive every day to support and improve the lives of our staff, customers, and communities. Currently, we have some great certificate of deposit specials. We are also assisting you with an increased online savings rate.
Out there to Colson, and he breaks one free, and that was good to see, and a better way to start than a frustrating line with one like we've had before.
You know, the thing about it was tough about this. It was never in doubt, but boy, lots of penalties. Put the ball on the ground 5 or 6 times. Didn't lose any of those fumbles, but man, just not sharp.
No, you're exactly right, Trevor. Not sharp. You know, we finally get our special teams. We get a punt block on their first defense or our first defensive series and score there, so we're up 14-0, and it's like we kind of just relaxed and thought, oh, that was pretty good. We've got to learn how to finish. We get an opportunity for a big kick return, gets called back from a personal foul, which we've preached all week, and we've got to be better listeners, and we've got to execute cleaner. And the same thing happens on our punt return. We get one out in the open, and I don't know if they're just thinking they got to do too much or what. We've got to evaluate that and film it. We've got to clean those things up, and like you said, can't put the ball on the ground like we did tonight.
But it's a win, and now you just get rid of this, erase it, and get ready for Laramie next week.
Yep, you're exactly right, Trevor. You know, I think we've done some things better from week 1, but we'll evaluate in film, and we've got to continue to grow. This is not a week 2 a week 3 where we can just let the pedal off. We've got to go. We've got Laramie next week, and then we start the gauntlet. We've got to continue to get better.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, Trevor.
So there you have it. Comments from head coach Jeff Mowry. Again, the Broncs win this one. Laramie at home next week again in week number 3. We'll get a break and come back with more and get ready for the highlight show right after this.
Projects are complex and full of communication hurdles. WWC Engineering is a multidisciplinary engineering firm that's been serving the Rocky Mountain region since 1980. WWC's range of consulting services is broad and employs an exceptional staff that has worked on a multitude of conservation district and water resource projects, giving them the experience from ground and surface water rights to irrigation and stream restoration. WWC Engineering. Call 672-0761 or visit them at wwcengineering.com.
If you're looking for a new bank, we're looking forward to serving you. Hi, this is Nicole Christensen from First Bank of Wyoming. We have a simple promise here, to help our neighbors be financially stronger tomorrow than they are today. We're devoted to keeping that promise because we care deeply about this community, and we want to see it thrive. Let us show you what we mean. Stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2 today. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
It's time for the Blowdorn Lumber Highlight Show. Stay tuned for all the action from tonight's game right after this from Blowdorn Lumber. Blowdorn Lumber understands home improvement and construction in Wyoming. After all, as a Wyoming-based business, Blowdorn Lumber's been serving Sheridan for over 60 years. Heck, the Blowdorn Lumber Sheridan staff has a combined 150-plus years of knowledge. They put that to work for you every day. Have questions about your home project, new construction, or tools? Well, stop by Blowdorn Lumber in Sheridan. They're always happy to help you out. Blowdorn Lumber, serving Sheridan since 1957.
Welcome back, everybody. We go to the highlights. Again, the Sheridan Broncs got off to a great start, scoring 3 times in the first quarter. The first touchdown came a minute and a half into the ball game. Gilbertson hit Coon on a 75-yard catch and a run for the touchdown. It was 7-0 Broncs.
Empty the backfield. Coon will line up as a receiver on the slot far side. And Gilbertson's going to throw, and he gets it to Colson. He breaks the tackle, gets loose on the sidelines, and a big gainer across midfield. Got a chance to go. This is going to be a Bronc touchdown if he can stay on his feet, and he does. Touchdown Sheridan. Got it out of the flat to Coon, and he did the rest.
And so 7-0 at that point. Then the Broncs blocked a punt with on the next possession, blocked a punt, and that was blocked by Wyatt Phillip. And it took us a while to find out who it was, but he's the one that blocked it. We're not sure who covered it in the end zone because there was so many players on top of it. And the PAT was good, and the Broncs led 14-0. And then the third touchdown came at 4:48 of the first, as it was Colson Coon from 8 yards out, and that made it 21-0 Broncs.
Colson rumbles toward the goal line and pounds his way.
And it was 21-0 at that point. Then the Broncs would score with 8:45 on the clock in the second quarter to bump the lead up to 27-0 as Gilbertson scored from 2 yards out. And the next touchdown was from Cheyenne South. Hernandez hit Trujillo on a 69-yard bomb. The PAT was good, and the Broncs, it was a 27-7 lead at that point. But the Broncs would get a late score, as it was Colson Coon throwing a screen pass to Matthew Kentner, and he went from 52 yards out to make it 34-7. So at 34-7, that was the halftime score. The Broncs would come out. Their only touchdown of the second half came midway through the second quarter, as Matthew Kentner scored from 13 yards out. That made it 41-7. and that would be the final touchdown for the Broncs of the night, 41 points. The Bison would get a late touchdown in the fourth quarter, and that was our final score, 41-14. And again, the Broncs again win big. It wasn't a work of art, but you're going to take it, and you're just going to try to get better and host Laramie next week. And that'll be next Friday night at 6 o'clock. That's going to wrap it up from here, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on our live video web stream and also on 1410 KWYO and 106.9 FM. And also tomorrow, Wyoming Cowboy football, 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. We'll have it on KWYO and 106.9 FM.
From the First Northern Bank Studio, classic